Welcome back everyone to my Dark Souls 3 Cinders mod run. I'm sorry about the audio on this episode. I did a 2-hour recording. I thought I checked the audio beforehand. Right here is my stats. If you want to pause, you can look them over. But I did a recording. The audio came out god awful. So I'm just going to do a voiceover for this one. So today we started out and I decided to exchange out all of the different stones and such to Pumperum and Pickle Pea. You won't see very many good items come from it that I got, but I show any of the items that are new. I believe I look at them briefly, and I do also try and see if you can drop more than one at a time, but you can only drop one item at a time, so it's pretty slow, but this will take a minute. It'll give me a moment to catch you up on what has happened. So in this episode, we're going to go through and try and beat the accursed tree. And we do find other bosses that I didn't mean to even run into. And we also get a ton of new equipment, such as rings, different armors. I'm trying to remember, I think another sword or two at least. Oh yeah, of course we get another sword. It'll come up here in just a few minutes. Those parts that I just got right there, the blue ones in the top right, those are for upgrading the shield to, or not to, but upgrading the shields to have them give a special ability. It can work on any shield, as far as I've seen. But a lot of these stones that I have collected here that it shows, they came from different enemies, and I did notice that a bunch of them, like based on the name, it has like its own drop table. I do remember an older version of this mod that there's only one stone and it gave you this drop table, but if you exit the game and load the game back in, it's a different drop table. But there were very little things on those drop tables, and there was only like 2 or 3 total, and one was like some kind of gear that was okay, and then the other one was consumables, and I can't remember what the last one was, if there was a last one. But there's actually, as you can tell, there's quite a few of these. I'm trying to remember the name of the place that we went. I think it's the I'll go to the Undead Parish, and I'm also going to go fight here in just a minute the what was his name? That Black Knight in the tower off to the right of where I'm standing. I want to go fight him in just a minute. And I also talked about that the armor I have on has a huge weight, but there's also still Havel's armor, which, if you don't know who Havel is, he's the picture I use for my profile on YouTube, and it's my favorite armor by far. Every single game I always either rush for it, or once I get it, it never comes off. Really good poise, really good protection of just about everything. And funny enough, it's actually lighter than the stone armor I'm wearing currently. So whenever that change it happens, I'll be able to equip a stronger armor and equip a bigger weapon because I'll have more equipment load to work with. What else do we need to talk about? I did stockpile quite a few of the Thieves Guild trinkets. I was going to use them. It's like you could trade in 25 of them plus 100 souls, and you get a Tatanite slab, and you get 25,000 souls. So it's a pretty decent way of getting some level ups. If you can have a good chance of actually getting the trinket. See, at the bottom down there, I have 55. So that means that's 50,000 souls. Oh, and here we are at the Black Knight. I was just wondering if I should fight him, but then I was just like, I'll go for it. I give him a little bit of poison and try it out. And I decided, let's try and be a little bit more aggressive with my fight style a little bit, but also think strategically about this, or cheese it whichever way. And most of the time, fighting these Black Knights, I felt like I had a much harder time than what I did just right then. I don't know if it was just that one, or what. So we skip. This is quite a bit into the run. I get invaded. This is a normal NPC that invades Holy Knight Hodrick. And as you'll see, he's not that much of an issue. He does heal himself. He puts down a healing little thing. But I just keep throwing poison knives at him. And the poison pretty much just runs him out of healing potions. And yet, see, he ran out of potions. So he's pretty much gone for now. Because my poise and defense is just way too much for him. So, felt pretty good about that. Once I've saved up a few more points, I go and upgrade my weapon. But right here, this is another boss. I was not expecting this at all. Whenever I put up that shield, I didn't know who was the boss until I saw him. And right here, I'm trying to get out, but I didn't notice that the fence had grown up around me, and I can't get out. So I keep running out of stamina a little too more often than what I'm thinking, and also I don't know what I was doing in not getting rid of the menu out of the way for so long. I was mainly, I guess, focusing on the boss more than down below. But I tried just putting as much poison on him as I could. Kind of back off, let it do a little bit of damage, and then go from there. But he had a lot of health. But and he did do some good damage to me and keep knocking my shield back. But he was a tough fight, but still got him on first try. And as you can tell, it just didn't go too bad. I was expecting so much worse for a surprise boss fight. And like I said before, I'm sorry about the audio and not being there. But first try, right? I can summon him back and fight him again if I want to. So we skip forward again, and we're just going to fight one of the demons. This is actually pretty close by to where I was. And Siegward of the Katarina Knights, that's him right there that just fell off the ledge. Good work, buddy. He comes and helps you in this fight if you continue on his storyline. The Onion Knights are some of my favorite people, aside from Solaire and Punch Havel. I need to go back and learn the lore behind a lot of the Dark Souls games, because I was pretty bad about it. Oh, I got talking. So this is the main boss we're here to fight. The Curse-Rotted Greatwood. That's its name. I entirely said it wrong earlier, didn't I? But pretty much, you just gotta pop his balls. If you hit them, they do a little bit of damage. But once they pop, they'll do a pretty massive amount of damage to his health. If you damage and pop the ones on the front of his stomach, it will proceed to phase 2 immediately. But if you can go around and pop the other ones like on his legs and such, you can stop phase 2 for a little bit of time. So now he breaks the ground. Y'all go under. You don't have to worry about any of the other little ads anymore because they're all dead. But now he has an arm. Same thing still applies here. Swing, pop his weak points, done. It's not that hard of a fight. I just wasn't paying attention right there and pretty much got grabbed and slammed. But I decided, I'm going to walk away from him for a moment and just do a summon. Oh, I didn't even notice until I looked at the screen. I did get a new summon. I got the Conjurer Skeleton, which I'll use him in just a moment, I think. 2 hours of gameplay, you kind of lose where you were at whenever you're going back and watching through it again. But, it doesn't go too bad, as you can tell. I didn't really take too much damage, and just going around, just hitting weak points as fast as I can, doing as much damage as quickly as I can to get rid of him. So if you're hitting any of his normal body, you don't do any damage at all. But if you hit the hand that comes out of his stomach, you can do damage, or the weak points. That's the only places you can do damage. But it's not too bad. So he'll be going down here in just a couple swings. Yeah, I thought so. I knew it was one more because I think it just wasn't good enough there. And I had to sit there and wonder, did I actually kill him? Because, it didn't pop up that he died until then. So you can go back and fight him again. So if I need any more of his boss weapons, I can do it again. Of the 3 bosses that I've beat, only 2 of them gave totems. So I can only fight the tree and a boar a second time. So the demon I can't. But anyway, so that's just a quick roundup of what happened. So what I was also going to talk about was, hey, if I get this video to about 10 likes or so, within the next couple days, I will go and throw myself at one of the hardest DLCs, and I might even do it live on stream. So if you want to watch me do that, come join me. It'll probably be about here in about 3 days. So if I get that in those days, we'll go try that out. If not, I'll still go live on stream, but on Twitch. But if I don't get the 10 likes, I'll still stream, but it'll be just normal gameplay. I'm not going to go do the DLC because it's way too late game, and I'm not prepared for it. But please just like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm sorry about this not being my typical video for Dark Souls 3. This was about a month after my last video. I'm sorry about it. So thanks. Alrighty. Well, bye.